Greetings, it is I, Susie Q. We're working with this AKASHIC record, and I'm guessing it might be around 2017. I am not sure, but we're going to get started right now. Like grains of sand, each one holds the entirety of the cosmos. You and I are the same. We experience the absolute. When we embrace what arrives into our understanding, we say yes. Yes, I receive and thank you. As the winds shift the sand reorganizes, so too do you and I. Be present in this now while you traverse the universal terrains. Like a roller coaster ride, you come into an experiential zone, some thrill and some fright. Your choice. Once seated, you take the ride. Each grain of sand is one and the same, the cosmos. Forms shift and come in close. Be ready for the ride of your life. Oh, the colors, extraordinary. The colors meet you upon reentry. Purples move in close, superplasma fluid and loving. The blind man shrieks, my vision is restored, and I have seen the light. All right. So a lot of these written pieces that I've done are really exploring deeper understanding within the words, under the words. And so the more that you can kind of like take a look at some of these words and some of these phrases, you may have a little bit more guidance going forward. So sometimes people like to, it's could be like poetry, but in essence, for me, it's actually my own Akashic records. I love and embrace helping other people's getting the guidance through the Akashic records. I've been doing it for a number of years, back even in Houston, where I was teaching people to have a better experience with their own Akashic records, right? And so I'm always happy to help another person to have a deeper understanding about what the Akashic Records is for them. And some examples might be, maybe I'm pulling a record for somebody and I can see it visually. So it's also, it's visual for me, and then they can maybe kind of lean into some of the visualization that I was working with. And then eventually I'll just ask the person with the Akashic Records, what else would you want to do? And so we start moving into not only just me accessing the Akashic Records for a person, but for the person to start accessing what's best for them within that Akashic Record. And so I love teaching people how to do the Akashic Records. And the more that you can kind of just start kind of like, accessing, maybe some sensory load, maybe some visualization, maybe some thoughts that you've been working with that haven't been working for you, right? As we start getting more guidance through the Akashic Records. And so that was a spontaneous thing that happened with me back in 2015. All of a sudden, I was getting all of these past lives and other lives, right? And so even with some of my dream state, I'm getting some of my Akashic records from the dream state. And if I can, take a few notes, and then I just start kind of working with that as well. So all of these messengers that are helping us, they're always here. It could be your soul's messages. It could be your body's messages. Your body messages is really important, because if things are happening with your body right now and you're not doing anything with it, it's going to be real important for you to start noticing, generally speaking, where in the body that something is showing up. And then eventually you could start going into what we call a body scan. And so the body scan is also related to the Akashic Records because it's giving us guidance. So maybe a couple times while I'm sleeping, I go into a spontaneous body scan, and then I start noticing some things, and I just talk to God or Source or the cat down the street, but I start accessing that. And once I start, having more guidance with that, then everything is clear. Everything is completely clear after these body scans. And even like this early morning, I was doing a body scan, and then I just went to sleep. So sometimes when you're asking for help with the physical apparatus, our beautiful bodies, is we get guidance and we don't actually have to hear what's going to happen or what's going to be going on. You just ask for God or source and just heal me. Just heal me, people, right? So all of these states of words and phrases and metaphors and all kinds of other ways of looking at life is we're here. We're here and we're ready to continue to persevere with whatever it is that you're achieving right now. So all of this, and there's so much more that we could go into, but for right now, focusing on the Akashic records, and I can help you to lean into your own Akashic records, and then you can move into what we call a body scan. Anyway, so that's it, and we'll see you soon, and namaste.